Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet, and today we are going to create this awesome looking canyon scene inside Element 3D. So first take a look what we are going to create. So if you are new to this channel, I recommend you to check my YouTube channel and you will find so many videos related to Element 3D and so many free model pack for Element 3D. And if you like those videos, please do subscribe this channel and turn the notification on. And here is the name for those people who already has joined me as a member. So if you really want to support me, you can also join me as a member. So let's get started. Okay, so in order to create this scene, we need those 3D assets. So I gave all the models in the description, so you will get this from there. So first we create a new composition here. So create a new composition and everything look nice and set the time for maybe 20 seconds. So set it to 20 and everything look nice and hit OK. Then we create a solid for our element effect. So create a solid and make this black and name this as element, and then we hit OK. Now we come over the effect and presets panel and search for element effect. So this is under video copilot. Just double click on this and then we click on this scene setup button. First we create the skydome and the surface. So for this I am using this presets here. So you probably don't have these presets in your model section here, but I have a dedicated tutorial on this, that how you can create the skydome and the surface, and the tutorial is showing up in the I button right now as well as in the description. So this is look nice for now, but we're going to change the surface texture. So here is the texture pack, that is the Quixel material. So just click on this. So let's find which one we're going to use here. So I'm using this one. So just click and drag it to your surface here, and you can see it will create a nice result here. And you can see that our sky resolution is little too less. So to fix this, we're going to uncheck this draft texture value here, and you will see the actual resolution here. So now we put some 3D assets, but before we do so, we going to change the environment lighting as well. So for this I'm going to use my own HDRI pack for Element 3D, which is the Magnet HDRI pack, and I recommend you to download this pack because by using this you can create a nice result in your scene. So I'm using this one, so just click on this, and in this way you can see that the environment is set it to this HDRI map. So just hit OK. So now we put some cliff model here. So for this I'm using this Quixel model. So you're going to use this model here. So just click on this and hit OK. And you can see that the size is too high. So first we check this, the normalize size button here, and you can see this is the actual size of this model here. Then we go to the alignment and just set it to bottom here. Okay, so now we're going to texture this cliff model here. So just expand this model, go to this material settings here, and I'm also gave all the texture file for those model in the description, so you'll also get from there. So first we set this albedo to this diffuse channel here, and then we place this glossy map texture to this slot, glossiness slot here, and then also we place this normal map to the normal bump slot here. Okay, then we click on this normal bump map here, just click on this invert Y and then you hit OK. Then we go to the glossiness channel and we change some settings here. So we crush this glossiness channel here like this, and also we decrease the saturation. Okay, then hit OK. Then we copy this and paste it to reflectivity. Okay, and then we go to the reflectivity channel and just increase it little bit, not much. Then also we decrease the glossiness. Okay, just like this. So now you can see that this look really awesome. And one thing we have to do that first we go to the diffuse channel here and we decrease the contrast. I mean brighten up this just like this. Okay, and then we hit OK. So this look awesome. And now we're going to multiply this model to create a large scale canyon scene here. So in order to create this, we're going to duplicate this model in a multiple time. So in order to duplicate this, press Alt and hold this and just drag this axis here, just like this. Okay. If you press W, it will show this drag tool here. Then if you press E, it will show you the rotation tool here. So you don't have to go through here that the rotate and then we go to the scale switch here. So if you press E, it will show the rotation tool here, and then if you press R, it will show the scales gizmo here. Okay, so this is very handy to work faster in Element. So let's rotate this little bit, just like this. Okay, and then again we duplicate this by pressing Alt and then we drag this axis, and to create a little randomization here we're going to rotate it just like this. Okay, and then we duplicate it again like this and place it here. So create another dimension of the cliff here. So this is all depends on you that how you want your cliff here. So I'm just showing you the idea that what you can create by using these models, and just place it here like this. Okay, so you will get the idea. So now we're going to use another cliff model here. So for this I'm using this one, and just click on this and hit OK. And again we do the same work here. So first we go to the normalize size and then we're going to optimize the mesh. So just go to the surface option here and click on this optimize mesh. Okay, and we also do the same for this cliff model as well. So just select this cliff model, and if you press and hold Alt and click on this, you will select this cliff model here or any model if you do so. So just select this model and check this button, that is the optimize mesh, and do the rest of those model as well. Okay, so now select this model and go to the alignment and just set it to bottom as well. And then we're going to texture this model as well. So for this, go to this texture file here. So here is all the texture. So just place it in the respective slots here. So just select and drag it, drop to this slot here. Then we place this glossiness, and next we select this normal map, and then we double click on this and just invert this Y. Then we go to the glossiness channel. We select, change this little, just like this, and hit OK. Then we copy this and paste it to the reflectivity as well. Decrease the glossiness and increase the reflectivity. Okay, and then we change the color to match our scene. So just like this, and then hit OK. And then we place it here like this, and again do the same thing to create a nice scene here. You can scale this up. So if you select the scale switch here, if you just click on this box and if you drag this your mouse, you will only increase the scale to the Z axis and as well as at the Y axis and the X axis. But this is not right for any model here. So because you will literally stretch the model. So if you just put your mouse pointer in the middle of this gizmo, and when you see this yellow box here and click on this, and if you scale it up, you can uniformly scale in every direction here. So let's do this. Okay, so this look amazing. So now we select this cliff model here and duplicate this like this, and we can dip it down to create a surface, and then we increase the scale like this and dip it down here, and we will create a surface for our scene. Okay, so you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so now we put some stairs here. So here is the model, just click on this. So here is this stairs model here, and then we click on this normalize size, and then we go to the optimize mesh, and now we place it here. Okay, and maybe we decrease the scale little bit down and then place it here just like this. Okay, and then we're going to use another model here, so which is this one, which is the castle wall, and just click on this. Do the same for this as well, that is a normalized size, and click on this optimize mesh, and then we place it here. Okay, and then we duplicate it by pressing and hold alt key and drag this axis, and then we rotate this and press shift to snap the rotation here, and then we place it here. Okay, just like this. So now we put this three model in a folder. So select all these three models here and just drag and drop to a new folder here and name this as stair. And then we hit OK. Now we duplicate this in multiple times. So just select this stair group here or folder here and press and hold alt key and then drag it here like this. Okay, just like this. So this looks something like this for now, and then we apply some stone pillars here as well. So here is the pillar, just click on this and place it out from this group here, and then do the same for this as well. Select this, that is the normalized size, and optimize mesh, and then we decrease the scale as well just like this and reset the position value here. Again we decrease the scale little bit down and place it here like this. Okay, and then we duplicate it. Okay, so now we rotate this model in a different way, so make it little different. So just select this and rotate it. So it's all depends on you that how you want to rotate it. Just make a little different and make it little not aligned to the same place here. Okay, so this look amazing. Now do the same for this side as well. So first we select all this column here and place it to a new folder here, and then name this as column and hit OK. And then we select this folder and duplicate it in this side as well, so it will decrease your compositing time little bit. Okay, and then we select all the column individually and rotate it in a different way. Okay, so I am doing little fast here, but you can put more time to build your scenes, and if you put more time it will create a nice result for your scene. Okay, so now we create another cliff structure in here, and it will be our corridor to going to this place here. Okay, so let's duplicate this like this and increase the scale for this one, and then we duplicate it here, and again we scale this up and rotate it this side. Okay, and dip it down here and place it here, and then we duplicate this cliff right here and place it here. And again duplicate and place it here. So this all depends on your creativity as well. Okay, so this look amazing right now, and again we duplicate it here and dip it down like this to create the surface here like this. And again duplicate it and increase the scale, dip it down, place it here. Okay, and do the same for here as well, dip it down like this. Okay, just fill the gap. So now you will probably understand that what exactly I do to create my entire scene. And just rotate this, move it here, so fill the gaps. Okay, so this look really amazing, and again duplicate it, place it here and rotate this. Okay, maybe increase the scale and dip it down like this. Okay, so this really look amazing. So now we put some statue here. So for this I'm using my own model pack for this. So if you don't have this model pack, I recommend you to download this model pack, and the tutorial is showing up in the I button right now as well as in the description link. So here is all the statue model here. So let's pick maybe, so this one look nice, and you can use anything you want from here. And then we do the same thing, that normalize the size, and it is pre-normalize the size, so you don't have to do this, as well as the optimize mesh. So but we select this model here and expand this, and we don't want this one, so just disable this and this one as well. So now we put this in here. Okay, place it here like this. Maybe we scale it down decrease the scale, place it here, and also duplicate it and place it here as well, and then we rotate this. Okay, so select this one, place it here maybe. Okay, so this will be the two statue that standing in front of this road here. Okay, but we need to re-texture this, so we select any of this material here or just drag and drop to this, so we will see that it will create a nice result here. Or maybe use this one, or maybe this one is look nice, I guess. Do the same for this one as well. Okay, and now I'm using a temple model from the kit bus to create a old temple here. Okay, so let's find this model here. So I'm using this one, that is the medium 3, and then we optimize the mesh as well. To just click on this, and then we put it in the backside here. Okay, and let's place it here, and then we increase the scale of this temple as well, and also we rotate it in this way. Okay, so this look amazing. Maybe we put it up little bit up here. Okay, so this look amazing. Maybe we select this cliff here and move it here maybe, and then we select our temple here and place it here just like this. Okay, and as you can see that there is a little platform here, so we put another statue model here. So let's go back to this statue model folder here, and we select this one, and then we place this statue as well. So just first we disable this and this cloth here and apply this material onto this, and then we drag this model here and place it on the top here, and then we select this model and decrease the scale size. Okay, and then we place it here and we rotate it, then reposition it. Okay, so this look really amazing. And if you can see that, you can see the bottom side of the temple from here, from the door. So in order to fix this, just select this and go to this materials and go to the settings and turn the back face on, and do the same for all the material here. Okay, so this thing is ready for now. And again we fill up the gaps from this side as well. So just select this and duplicate this here like this and rotate this and place it here. Just like this. Okay, so now we create a nice scene here. So now we put another objects like the dead trees here. So for this I'm using this dead tree model from the Quixel bridge. So here is the dead tree model here. Just click on this and put it out from the group here, and then we click on this target switch here, and you can see the tree is little too big here. So first we do one thing, that first we go to its position and reset the value here, and then we place it here, and then again we scale it down, and then we place it here and there, and it's all depends on you that where you want to put the trees. And we rotate this, place it here. Okay, so this looks something like this for now. And now we put another model from the cliff models and make a surface to little crispy here. So here is the model, so just click on this, and first we put this model out from this folder and put it in a different group, that is the group number 2. And you can see that it is also not textured, so we have to texture this up. So I'm using this texture file. So first we select this material and select this and place this albedo to the diffuse, then the glossiness, and then the normal map, and do the same for the normal map. So just double click on this and invert the Y and hit OK, and then we change the glossiness map and also decrease the saturation and hit OK, and then copy this and paste it to reflectivity, and we increase the reflectivity here and decrease the glossiness. Okay, and then we go to the diffuse and brighten up the scene here. So now we all set up here, and now we hit OK. So here are we in After Effects. So now we create a new camera for our scene. So create this new camera and 24mm preset look nice, and then we select our camera tool here and we rotate our camera in this position. Wow, you can see this look magnificent. I mean, you can see that it really creates a very big environment. So leave it here for now. Go to the element, go to the group number 2, go to the particle replicator and change the point to 3D grid. Okay, and then we don't need this Y grid value here, so just leave it to 1, and then we go to the position, place it up here and move it here closer to the camera here and place it here like this. Okay, and we going to the particle look option here and decrease the particle size and increase the particle size randomness. Okay, and then we increase the x-axis value here and as well as little z-axis value, and then we increase the x scale like this and dip it down here. Okay, and then we go over this replicator effect, go to the scatter and we scatter the y-axis as well as the z-axis. Okay, and then we go to the particle look and then go to the particle rotation, go to the randomize angle and we randomize the angle to the x-axis. Okay, just like this, and then we put it little up here, and maybe we decrease the scale of the particle little bit down and increase the particle count as well as the z particle count. Not that much, maybe we increase the particle size little bit up like this. Okay, and dip it down like this. Okay, so now it look amazing, and then we create a light for our scene. So for this I'm going to the layer, create a new light here, and we select this parallel light and the intensity look nice for now, and then hit OK, and then we press P after selecting the light and place it here. like this. And then we go to the element layer, go to the render setting, then go to the shadow and just enable the shadow. And you can see that our shadow is not working to the whole areas. So for this we are changing the shadow mode to ray trace shadow, and you can see that the shadow is working properly. And now we go to our parallel light and change the position, and it's all depends on you that where you want your sun is. Okay, and then again we go to the element layer, go to the ambient occlusion and turn this on, and you will get a little depth to your scene here right now. And go to the advanced option of the ambient occlusion and turn this light influence as well as the depth influence. Okay, and maybe we increase the intensity little bit up, not much. Okay, and now we go into the fog settings here and change the color to maybe grayish white here, and then we turn this on, and you can probably see that it really creates a nice result here. Okay, so now we create some color correction to our scene. So for this, go to the layer, create an adjustment layer here and put it at the top. Then we go to the effect and go to the magic bullet and look effect and go to the edit. So I am using, let's see which one we're going to use. So let's use this one, that is the musical car. And again go to here and go to the matte and use this diffusion effect here. And then we go to the diffusion effect and tweak some settings here. Like this. Okay, then we hit this tick switch here, and again we create another adjustment layer, and on this we're going to apply the curve effect and increase the brightness here and boost the contrast here like this. Then we go to our element layer here and go to the group number 2 here, and you can see that the replication is little too high, so we select our camera tool here. So if I camera move here, and you can see that this replication is little too high, so I decrease the replication here. So just decrease this. As well as at the Z grid, and then we again increase the particle size here maybe and scatter it like this. So let's see how it look like now. So I think this time it look better. Okay, and also we put it up. Okay, so now it look kind of right. Okay, so this look amazing. Now we fix the fog here. So go to the fog and go to the fog color here, and we use some brownish color here because the color tint of our scene is kind of brown here. So this will match our scene. Okay, so now this look amazing. And now again we create another adjustment layer and put it at the top, and go to the effect and go to the blur and sharpness, and I use this sharpen effect here and just increase it little bit. So you can see that it will create a nice sharp edge to the cliff here. Okay, so this creates a nice result here. So this all done here. Now we put the smoke on our scene. So for this I am using the trapcode particular here and a PNG smoke image for this. So bring the smoke image here. So I am using this smoke image to create the smoke. So for this I am just drag this smoke image into a new composition here and create a solid and make it white, because you can see that this is not a transparent image because it is not a PNG image. So you can see there is no transparency. But if we use this white solid and put it at the bottom here and change the track matte to Luma matte, and then you can see that it will be a transparent image. So we using this transparent image as a particle, so we create this smoke. So now we drag this large smoke composition that we just create here, bring it to our composition here and uncheck the eye switch here. Then we create a solid for a particle layer. So name this as particular and hit OK. Then come over this effects and presets and choose this RGBFX particular, I mean the RG trapcode particular. So first you go to the emitter here and choose the emitter type from point to box here, and then we go to the velocity, we decrease the velocity to 20, and then we go to the emitter size, we change this to XYZ individual, and then we decrease the Y scale as well as the X scale like this. Okay, and let's solo the particle layer here. Okay, these are the particles, and then we go to the particle and go to the particle type, change this pair from the sprite, go to the sprite control here, go to the layer and choose this large smoke here and then hit OK. And now you can see that the smoke is here as a particle. And now we go to the size, increase this and increase the size randomness little bit. Okay, and we decrease the particle per second count to 100, from 100 to 10. Okay, so 10 particles every seconds will generate. And then we go to the environment, then we go to the wind and we increase the Z wind value to the minus side like this, and you can see that it will blow the particles from the left side to right side. Okay, and also we increase the, decrease the Y wind just like this. Okay, and now we go to the particle size and increase the particle size, and then we go to the opacity, decrease the opacity and increase the opacity randomness to 100% just like this. Okay, and also we decrease the size randomness little bit down. Then we go to the rotation and we increase the random rotation just little bit, not much, just like this. And maybe we increase the particle size little bit more. Okay, so now you can see that the particle blowing from the left side to right side, and at the initial point there is no particle. So what we have to do, just drag this particle layer and then we fill the rest of the time here. Okay, and then we go to the particle life, we change this from 3 to 5. Okay, so you can see that the long strings of particles, and then we change the position as well. So go to the position and place it here. Okay, but we want this particle in a specific position of our scene. So for this, go to the element layer here, and maybe we want our particles comes from this position. So how we put our particles to this position? So there is a cool trick for this. So just disable the particle layer for now, go to the element layer, and then we go to the utilities and select this 2D position here and place it here. Then we click on generate. So it will generate a null object here. Just copy the position value from this null object and paste it to the particle layer. So select this particle layer, and then we copy, first we copy the X position value, just paste it here, and then copy the Y position value, paste it here, and then we copy the Z position value and paste it here. Okay, so now we position it right here, and now we have to make a mat for this scene. So for this, go into the element layer and duplicate this. Okay, and place it at the bottom of the particle layer. Then we go to our output and go to the show and change this to world position. Okay, and then we rotate our world position from the y-axis to 90 degree. So change this to 90, and then we reposition our world position here. Change the y-axis, I mean the x-axis, and place it here. Okay, and then we go to the particle layer and change the track matte to luma matte inverted. So now you can see that our particle layer is placed at the right position where we want to be. Okay, and you can see that, but our particle layer is little too opaque, so we go to the particle layer and we go to its opacity and we decrease the value. Okay, and then hit OK. So you will see that it will create a nice particle system here. So you can put a different layer of particles as I did in my promo video, but I will not showing you here right now because it will create a very big tutorial here, but you will get the idea. Just duplicate this and change the position here and there, and it will create a nice result for your scene. Okay, so now lastly we create a nice camera movement here. So for this I am creating a null object to control our camera. So create the null object here and change this to 3D, and then we rename this as cam control, and now we link our camera to this null object. Okay, so now we press P and change the position of the null object. And when you moving your camera, you probably seeing the lag. So one thing we have to do that we disable the particle layer and go to the element layer and change this to maybe the preview mode here, or you can change this draft mode, but I think the preview mode will work right here. So go to the camera control and make a huge camera movement here. So maybe place our camera here like this, place it here, and then we select our camera and press R to bring the rotation values of the camera, and make a keyframe here, make a position keyframe here, and then go here maybe, or maybe go to the very end, or maybe we create a 10 seconds long animation. So go to the 10-second frame here, press N, and then we place our camera here, or at the 2 seconds time frame here, or maybe the 3 seconds time, we reset our camera rotation like this, and then we go to the very end and make a camera movement like this. Dip it down the camera. Okay, maybe we dip our camera down at that time, so we just dip it down here. And also rotate it down like this. Maybe we delete this keyframe here, and sometimes you will see that our camera intersect the models, so you change the position of the camera likewise. So make sure that it will not intersect any model here, just like this. And you can see that here also intersects, so we change the position. like this. Maybe we rotate down a little bit here. Okay, so it will create a nice result here. So now we're going to make some camera shake as well. So press A to bring the point of interest here, and alt click on the stopwatch here and type wiggle. And then and inside the bracket type maybe 5,10. So let's see how it will work. So it will work nice. And now we're going to rotate our camera. So just press R to bring the rotation values here and go to the Z axis value, and maybe we rotate our camera in this position here, and then go to the very end, we rotate our camera in this position. So it will create a nice camera rotation as well. Okay, so this is the idea. So now if we turn on the motion blur switch here, so go to the motion blur and turn this on like this. Wow, you will see that it creates a nice result, and you will probably see the samples here. So one thing you have to do, that go to the full render view here and change the motion blur samples to maybe 12 or maybe 36. So it depends on the speed of the animation. So it will create a nice result here. Wow, you can see that it really creates a nice result. So now the time for the RAM preview. But for the RAM preview, I'm changing this to preview mode here. So you will probably see the samples here. Wow, this look really amazing. So this is all about the tutorial, and I hope you really enjoy this tutorial, and I hope you make something like this by using these 3D assets. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you really enjoy this video, let me know. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe this channel and watch my other videos, and we will see in my next video. So till then, take care and bye bye.